Hi everyone, Ken here with Ken's Creations and Product Reviews. Well, in today's social media world, we spend a lot of times sharing photos with each other. However, we don't share a lot of physical photos with each other. Well, I found a product that gives us the ability to share photos in an instant. That's the Fujifilm Instax Mini 8. Now, this camera gives you the ability to kind of go back in time to a day where we could take a photo and give it straight to someone. Now, this product is great for scrapbookers because you can actually take photos and start your project right away. This is also a great product for people that want to take an inventory of high valuable items in their house, so that way, in the unfortunate case, you have a hard copy of a photo to give the insurance adjuster. Now in this video, I want to show you what comes in the box, some product features and benefits, and some tips and tricks. So let's first take a look at what comes in the box. Alright, we went ahead and took everything out of the box. The first thing you'll notice, of course, is the camera. Now I went ahead and got the black camera, but it comes in a wide variety of fun colors. You can get this in yellow, a pastel blue, pastel pink, white, and they recently introduced a grape and raspberry, which are really fun colors. The other thing you're going to get is two AA batteries. This is the power source for the camera, which is really great. You don't have to plug this camera in and charge it up, so just always have a couple extra batteries. You also get a wrist strap to carry around your camera. Now you're also going to get some other pieces of literature with the camera. You're going to get two owner's manual. One of them is a quick start guide that literally goes through how to use the camera in easy steps. You're going to get a other owner's manual that has frequently asked questions. You're going to get a little brochure that goes over how to use the high key function. And then you're also going to get a 1-year limited warranty. Now the one thing you're going to notice that you did not get is film. And this was very disappointing to me because this I did not know. So if you're watching this video considering buying this, make sure if you buy it, you do need to buy some film with the camera to use. Now the film here, you can get in single packs or double packs. The single packs run around $10 on Amazon. This one was $18. You get 10 exposures in each pack. Now, talking about film, let's go ahead and take a look at all the fun different films you can get for this camera, and then we'll go ahead and show you how to get everything ready to take your first shot. So let's take a closer look at what really makes this camera a lot of fun, and that's all the different Instax mini film you can get for this camera. Now I've given you the links to all of the Amazon pages down below, so if you want to purchase some of these films, it will take you directly to that site. Now currently in the United States, only certain films are available. So let's take a look at them. You have your basic white, which is probably the most popular and gives you a space to personalize your messages. However, you can also get rainbow, shiny star, Pandora, comic, candy pop, stripe, pink dot, Dalmatian, stained glass, airmail, and a wedding style. However, in other countries, you can get some really cool character film. And this is the reason I actually bought this camera, is I fell in love with the characters. Currently, they're not available in the United States. However, thanks to Amazon, we still can purchase them. So let's take a look. You have Stitch, Mickey Mouse, Pooh Bear, Santa X characters, another Mickey Mouse, Hello Kitty, Snoopy, another Hello Kitty, some more characters from Santa X, Disney Princesses, Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Elmo, SpongeBob, and Alice in Wonderland. And this is just a few. There is a ton more on eBay. So I really encourage you to go out there and really make this personalized for your loved ones and friends when sharing a memory. Now that you have the camera out of the box, let's go ahead and get it set up for the first use. First thing you want to do is put that wrist strap on. This is going to help you from dropping the camera, so this way when you're carrying it around, you have something nice to hang on to. The next thing you want to do is go ahead and go to the side of the camera where the battery compartment is, so we can install the batteries following the diagram inside. Since this is the power source of the camera, this is quite important. Nice thing is they do give you two batteries to get you going. On the front of the camera, you're going to see this little button right next to the lens. This is what turns your camera on. So when we push this, you're going to see that pop out, and you're going to normally see a little red light here go on to show you that the camera is starting up. on the front of the camera, you're going to see all these little tiny diagrams here. These basically are an indication for the flash of what setting you're in. As you can see next to the flash, you have these right here that senses the environment you're in, and the camera can recommend, based on that, what setting to be on. Right here, you have your home setting. This is if you're outside and it's cloudy. This is when you're outside and it's a little bright, very bright, and then you have high key. High key function eliminates shadows and is really good for portraits. However, some people feel that your photo is overexposed, so I definitely recommend practicing with that before you use it for official portraits. The nice thing on this camera is, like I said, right next to the flash, it's going to automatically decide where you're at and make that best recommendation to give you the optimal on your photos to get the best shot. When you take a picture, you're going to be using the button over here to take that picture. And then right here is your viewfinder. So when you flip this around to look in, you can either take your picture vertical or horizontal, and you can center the item by using the target spot, which is found inside the viewfinder and looks like this. So let's go ahead and install the film. You're going to go ahead and open the back cover here. You're going to see this tiny little yellow spot here. That lines up directly with your film to let you know which way to put this in. So you're just going to insert it there, lines up, and then we're going to go ahead and shut this. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take a first picture, really doesn't matter what, and that is going to go ahead and get the cover of the film out of the camera, as you can see here. So this is not an actual photo. There you go. And now you're ready to start using the camera. So let's go ahead and take our first shot. Now keep in mind, the Fujifilm Instax Mini 8 camera is an instant film point and shoot camera. So when I got this, I didn't expect the film outcome to be great, but let's still take a look at it. Now, this film produces credit card sized photos that are 2x3, and the actual size of the photo is 1.8 by 2.4. What's great about this is there is room to document down here any kind of saying I love you or something fun, which makes it great for proms or teenagers when they're out and about to share film with friends. Now here is the outcome of the photos. Now keep in mind, we did shoot these all inside, so the camera recommends the home setting. But I just wanted to show you the difference in exposures. This first one is that home setting dial. This one here is the outside when it's cloudy. This one here is mild sun. This one here is on a sunny day. And here is your high key. I do have to say the one based on the camera setting, which was the in-home setting right here, did a great job, and I'm pretty impressed with the outcome. One thing I did want to note is when using the target spot and centering my mic and Sully here, it wasn't 100% accurate. So you do want to play around with that when doing it. Every single time the picture produced a print, I didn't have any film get stuck, and I had heard that was a problem of the previous camera. So I was very, very happy with how quickly. Now when the film does come out, you do want to let it set for about 2 minutes, and that will fully expose your film. Now make sure you do not traditionally, you'll see a lot of people in the old days, they would take your film and go like this to shake it. They recommend actually just go ahead, and once it's done, you just want to set it down while it exposes that film. You don't want to touch it. You don't want to really do anything with the film while it is developing. So that gives you an idea of how the shots ended up. I think it did very good. And hopefully when we go outside and use it, we're going to get some great results. Just remember that you always want to go based on the recommendation that the LED light illuminates here on the camera. And it is using right here those sensors for the flash. All right, let's go ahead and go to my final thoughts and any last tips. So what are my final thoughts on the Fujifilm Instax Mini 8? This is a fun little camera. As soon as I got it, I was going around my house taking pictures of my dogs, and I was pretty impressed with the outcome of the photos. This is great for people that are going to family events, proms, scrapbooking crops, anywhere where you want to share an instant memory with family or friends. This would be a great camera. Let's go over a few tips to get the best use out of this camera. Number one, you want to make sure you do not cover that light indicator. This is going to tell the camera what an element you're in to give you the best exposure with the flash. So if you're covering it, it's going to confuse the camera. Also keep in mind that the flash cannot be turned off. So if you're in an area that prohibits flash photography, don't use this camera. Some other cool features is the power saving mode. If the camera is on longer than 5 minutes without use, it will automatically shut off the camera. Also keep in mind when you're taking pictures that the viewfinder is a little bit off. So you're going to want to play around with that to make sure you get the best photo. When you're taking the photo, keep in mind on the exposures a few things. You want to make sure it is exposed in room temperature. Being in hot, humid, or too cold of weather can change the outcome of your photograph. You also don't want to shake it, and you want to make sure not to expose it to direct sunlight. This is all really important. Now when it comes down to the cost, currently these are going on Amazon between $60 and $100, which is great for a point and shoot camera that delivers instant film. The film is going anywhere between 10 and 15 depending on if you get the basic and or those fun character or colorful ones. You can also buy some stickers to really personalize them. So all of those links are down below, so make sure to check them out. But really at the end of the day, this is a fun little camera that anyone would enjoy, especially teenagers. I definitely see these becoming very popular in the near future. So I hope this review gives you an idea whether you want to get this camera in your life or not. Either way, I hope you do. I hope you get to share some great memories with your families. So make sure, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me some great comments, share it with your loved ones, share it with your family and friends, just like you would on the camera. And don't forget, when you're ready, all you have to do is point, shoot, and say cheese. Thanks for watching.